Hi, this is John Wesley. I'm a touring guitarist, spent the last 10 years touring with Porcupine Tree, and I want to demonstrate for you some of my favorite pedals by Analog Man. The pedals are usually hidden away in the board, so I thought I'd break them out and give you a quick look. This is the King of Tone. It's got two sides. It's got a clean boost side and a hot side. You can engage them one right after another. It makes a great stacking sound. This is the mini chorus. It's just a beautiful chorus. Great sounding box. This is the Peppermint Fuzz. Peppermint Fuzz is a true germanium fuzz in the style of the old 60s fuzzes. So typically you would run this off a non-alkaline 9-volt battery, like one of the cheapest Radio Shack batteries. But Daniel at TheGigRig devised a very clever thing known as the virtual battery. And the virtual battery puts out just the perfect voltage to run a germanium fuzz pedal, and it's hidden back in there. It's connected through this wire. But if you're interested in germanium fuzz pedals at all, check out Daniel's virtual battery. And that's the Analog Man Peppermint Fuzz. I typically run a humbucker style guitar into an old Marshall with a pretty chunky sound. And this is the sound that is straight guitar into Marshall. It's actually just on the edge enough to where you can solo a little bit. But if you wanted to take that up a notch, then what I would do is I would hit the King of Tone. So I would be maybe playing a part like this. So as you can see, it really gives a lot of guts and a lot of edge. Now, in another place that this pedal works fantastically is, of course, in soloing. So if I was doing a part like this, bring in the King of Tone. It's not too over the top, not too crazy edgy, just enough. Now if you want to go up another level, take your gain stage up another level, you can start here again. Straight amp. And that is by bringing in the second side of the King of Tone. Now sometimes I want to go into a little more of an insane place, and I can do that in two different ways. And the first is by using the Peppermint Fuzz straight with the amp's straight sound. So I've got the amp straight sound like this. You know, just a real heavy, chunky, low D. Okay, so as you can see, the Peppermint Fuzz kind of takes it into a whole new dimension. A lot of guys like to use the Peppermint Fuzz with a clean tone. I really like to add it to the Hot or the Marshall. It's a lot of fun. But where I find a really neat combination is I put the Peppermint Fuzz first in the chain, and then I hit the King of Tone with it. And so I might be in a place where I'm playing a part that's kind of requiring the chunky sound of the King of Tone. So, you know. Okay, so there's a bit of insanity there by adding the King of the Tone. I'm sorry, by adding the Peppermint Fuzz and hitting the King of Tone with it. It's a really cool thing. Now, another little trick that I use all the time, you notice I'm constantly riding my volume pedal. And in that combination where the Peppermint Fuzz hits the King of Tone, a great thing to do is to back off the volume pedal, and it really turns into a really neat sound. So that would be something like this. And that kind of gives you, you know, a couple combinations of King of Tone and Peppermint Fuzz. And needless to say, I love the pedals. Sometimes I have to do something kind of pretty and clean, and just kind of give it that kind of chorus warmth. And what I do for that is bring in the mini bi-chorus. Now I'm using the same hot sound that I have now. All I'm doing is backing off, adding some delay, and bringing in the mini bi-chorus. So. So a lot of fun with Analog Man pedals. Check them out.